go. There we go. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. Hey, I'm back out here at this little pond where I caught those trout a couple weeks ago, and right over there across is that little dam and spillway. Today I'm just going to be using little Everett lures, little night crawler imitation here, and I'm just using my usual setup when I'm micro fishing. 4-pound line on a KastKing Sharky 3 reel, and the rod is like a 5-foot ugly stick. Sorry about the wind out here today, but yeah, it's just the time of year. So today I'm fishing on the other side here, checking it out and see what's going on. Hopefully we'll get something if there's still trout in here, maybe a nice crappie. Alright guys, I switched back over to this side. I'm on the spillway. It's looking pretty good. Hopefully we'll get something. I'm still using the craw and doing the vertical jigging. All right, boys, we're hooked up. See what we got here. Oh, wow. Check it out. It's a nice trout. Let me get the hand wet. Check him out. On the craw. What's a nice looking fish too. All right, let's get him back in. All right, so far so good. Boy, he hit right up here close too. That was kind of interesting. All right, let's get back out there and catch some more. All right, guys. So I moved over in this little choke point here. I went down back in there and through the Thunderbug and some of the other MTB stuff. And I'm telling you, well, this time I didn't catch anything, but I'm telling you, one time back in there, it was like 2 years ago, off the end of that big log out there, I was pitching a cigar bait or like a Senko, and I caught one of the biggest bass I ever caught in here, and it was only in about 2.5 feet of water. He must have been looking for crawfish, but I just threw it right out ahead of that log. Just jigged it in a little bit, let it do its thing, and boom. Took it for a nice ride, got it caught up in all the branches. I think I had 12-pound line, if I remember, braided line. I got him out of there. Oh, it was an awesome fish, but nothing today. There's a lot of crappie I've caught in there too, back in that junk. All right, let's see if we can get something out of here. So far, just one trout today, nothing else. Usually this is panfish heaven, and I mean, it's just been absolutely nothing besides that one trout. Looks like the clouds are moving in, so I don't know if we got another cold front coming or what, but I didn't see anything on the weather about that. Hey guys, as you can see, I'm not out at the fishing hole anymore. I fished about another hour and a half and I wrapped it up. It was just getting too windy and it was brutal out there. I wasn't catching anything. But But I do want to give you a quick update on the trapping situation with this Duke live trap. So one morning I went out and wired it to the tree, got it all set up, baited, and at about mid-morning I checked on it, and I was surprised that, you know, I had something in there. And it turned out that it wasn't a squirrel. I had caught a nasty, gnarly gray rat in there. And I was like, wow, maybe I have some more. So I went ahead and set out one of these Tomcat T-Rex type traps that night, and I put it in a good little spot there. And sure enough, the next morning I caught a rat. And the interesting thing about it is when I found the trap, it was about 1.5 feet away from where I had originally set it. I don't know if the force of that thing snapping down or what, or maybe the rat tried to make one last ditch attempt to get out of the trap, but it had moved over. So then what I did is I ordered 2 more traps from Amazon from a different company. I ordered these Trapper T-Rex traps, and I picked up another one of these Tomcat rat traps. So I set those out over a series of nights, and I didn't catch anything. I had peanut butter in them. I tried cheese, meat, and the only activity I had was last night. This one, the meat that was in there was taken out. And these are pretty cool because, you know, you can load the little food container, the little food compartment from the bottom up, and on the Tomcat ones you don't. But so I think I'm done with the rats. That's good news for me. I know it's kind of interesting to see what you get in the traps. I'll keep setting them, but you know, so far it's just 2. The one that I got in the live trap, and the other one I got in the Tomcat one off to the side there. So I don't know if they were just, you know, really hungry, or it's a time of the year where they start moving around, but hadn't caught anything else. So I'll keep setting them, and I'll give you an update in case I catch anything else. The other cool thing is, as I mentioned, you know, the fishing was just terrible out there. But on the way home, there was this cool spot that I found, a new spot that I'm going to have to get out and make a video on. Hopefully I can do that within the next couple of days. So even though I caught the 1 trout and then things went south from there, it was really cool that I found this new area that I'm going to be able to explore. It's along the Trinity River, but really it looks more like a creek. But I'm going to have a lot of fun testing some stuff out there. Some of the MTB stuff, and then my usual stuff that I like to throw. All right, so that's pretty much it. Until next time, catch you guys later. Bye-bye.